Hello and welcome to Lovebug Tarot. So today, we're doing a read on what is the gossip surrounding you. We're going to be taking a look at the energy of the gossip, the talk, like what's this energy? What's going on here? And then we're going to be looking at like how to proceed, how to handle this. And as always, we'll be asking for advice and guidance. So we'll see how this goes. It's been a weird day. Just me personally, I'm having a little bit of a weird day, just energetically and everything. We'll see how this goes. So anyways, we got stickers for each of the pile. And again, these are stickers from my shop. The link is in the description. My shop is called badcarrotstudios. So if you want to see more stickers, more artwork, there's a gallery there. So you can check all that out. All right. So pile 1, your sticker is warning, easily startled. We have a fainting goat with its soul slowly leaving its body. I sigh because most of these stickers are made for me. I hope other people can relate. Pile 2, you've got, I want to be a part of your world, save the bees. If you're familiar with The Little Mermaid, you know this scene. But, yeah, also wanted to make a bee mermaid because why not? Alright, pile 3. Your sticker is goldfish brain. And yes, I know they've actually proved that goldfish are very smart, but sometimes we just, that's the energy we're sitting in. Also, I like making just this grumpy goldfish. It's a particular type of goldfish, too. They got these little, like, these little brain hats. I don't know what else to call them, but they're little brain hats. They're very cute. All right. Please sit with the energy for as long as you need. Pick your pile. Feel free to pause the video. I will have timestamps in the description, so you can go ahead and jump if you need to. But yeah, feel free to pause. And besides that, I will see you in your video. Hello, pile 1. If you chose pile 1, your sticker is our fainting goat. That says warning, easily startled. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to get some tea leaves, some runes, kind of see what the energy of this talk around you, this gossip around you, like what's the energy of it. And as always, we'll have our tarot cards for, I almost said clairvoyance, but that's not, it's not. Like I said, it's been I'm just having an awkward day. Just clarification is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, it's just been a weird energy day. I don't know what is going on. Check the stars, checked astrology, and they're like, yeah, no, it's fine. I'm like, are you sure? I feel differently. All right. So let's dive right in. Can we get some tea? Ooh. Okay. Can we get some tea, please? Or tea leaves. For what is the energy of this talk? This situation. I feel, ooh, okay. Getting a lot of tea. No? Nope. Okay. All right. Put these over here. And again, I apologize for any noise in the background. I have a little fan going because it's very warm. It's a little warm and toasty in here. Actually, let me see if I can move it a bit. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I actually, I went to go pause real quick, and I ended up stopping the video and then starting it again, so it's just weird day. All right. Anyways, all right, let's see what we got. January. The card's been coming out quite a bit. Okay. Well, family wishes coming true. Cobweb, protection from negative forces beyond your control. Interesting. Heart, love, deep affection, and caring. Cane, pay attention to your health. Okay. So let's get some runes. Oh, we got 3. Okay. So we got Ingus, which is balance and like productivity, fertility. I always see this as like a seed that's been planted and it's starting to sprout. It's got little roots coming down and little sprouts coming up. It's a very grounded rune. Gebo, which is gifts. But also unexpected things. Unexpected, but like unexpected good things. Unexpected, like good fortune. Again, a gift, like a surprise. Something you don't necessarily expect. Ooh. And we have Othilla, which is a rune of... it can be inheritance, but it can also be like property, possessions, your home. Okay. Let's see. What is the energy surrounding this? It's interesting that we have pay attention to your health, and we have the fainting goat here. So I feel like pile 1, this could be a bit of, I don't know, I just get a sense like for some of you it could be, I'm trying to form words. Again, awkward day, just today. Ay. Like, pay attention to your health, but as far as like the energy of like the talk that's going around you, it could be like, make sure to ground yourself. Because getting overwhelmed, because that's kind of what happens, as far as I understand. That's kind of what happens with our cute little fainting goats. You've seen them, I'm sure, on YouTube, on social media. They get startled. They get overwhelmed, like, too much at once into the system, and, like, everything shuts down. And they just flip over on their back, and their soul leaves their body for a bit, and then comes back down. But I get the sense that there could be a lot happening for you right now. So when this, I feel like something's coming in, like a gift, an unexpected gift with your property. So this talk. I want to sit with this for a second. Hold on. I feel like this is a very positive kind of gossip. Because again, gossip doesn't necessarily have to be evil. You know, it can be if done poorly or for the wrong reasons. Like, I think everybody gossips a bit. Everybody kind of talks about people, and but it's how you do it and like what's in your heart. But I feel like this is very positive. I feel like people are talking about your big heart. And something within your family. And that's like your circle of people. However family is defined for you. People are seeing your really hard work. They're seeing your hard work. And I get the sense that gifts, like something's happening behind the scenes where like gifts are coming to you. Good things are coming to you. Why we're talking about like the unexpected generosity, the unexpected good fortune. And that could be why it could be very important to pay attention to your health. So, because sometimes even good things can be very overwhelming. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. I feel like if there ever was or is some negative talk about you, I feel like people have your back in this. But overall, I'm getting the sense, pile 1, that the talk that's kind of circling around you is about your big heart, your work ethic. We have these. And I feel like, yeah, there could even be some talk about maybe this is a business venture. Maybe this is something in career where you're getting something really good, unexpected, but really good. That could be very overwhelming. So get the sense of like, breathe, Take a moment if you need to. And it could be... Sorry about that. Our neighbor just came by. Again, weird day. Just having a weird day. Cool. So as we were saying, yeah, like unexpected things coming to you. And I feel like people are talking about, I get the sense that it's like, people are like, yeah, you know what? They've been working really hard for this. And it could be something that started in January. Like maybe you've been working towards something starting in January or the last, like winter season, depending on where you are in the hemispheres. And that's starting to like come to fruition. Timing's always a little difficult. So this could be, yeah, like timing is always like take with a grain of salt. So January could be referring to either something that started the previous January or something that could be this is kind of coming to fruition the following January, or that winter season, again, wherever winter falls for you in the world. All right, so let's get a little more detail about what is happening to her. Just papers falling down. I don't know what's going on. It is a weird energy day. Glad I can share it with everybody. Okay. All right, we have the Seven of Wands. Ooh, the Seven of Pentacles. The Five of Cups. And the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know why this is so crooked. My whole camera shifted. Hold on. Again, weird day. It's interesting we have repeating sevens. I'm trying to focus so hard, but just, yeah. So sevens might be important to you, and it's interesting because right now we're in July. Again, this is a timeless read, but I see like sevens as it could be July 7th. Yeah, maybe something happening this month, and if you're seeing this in the future, it could be something occurring this month. And January to July would be 7 months. So, yeah, something this month could be happening. I just see with this Seven of Wands, like a bit more about the situation. I feel like even if there is gossip, there's talk about you, you don't let it affect you. You're kind of focused on preserving your energy, on making those boundaries. So you can focus on being the best you. And something could have come up recently that's kind of, I don't want to say tip the scales, but it's kind of made things, you're not as solidly in this energy. This grounded with the Seven of Pentacles. You know, we see this boundary here with the Seven of Wands. So something's been going on perhaps recently that's made things, possibly something emotional. It's made things a little harder. Maybe you're not as grounded as you'd like to be. Maybe, you know, you've heard some talk and it's like it is kind of getting to you. And that could be the pay attention to your health. Ground, don't be the startled. Don't be our startled goat here. Like, take a minute. It's easy to get overwhelmed, and if you are overwhelmed, that's okay. You know, take the time and ground yourself. And again, with this, with the Aphila rune and the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like this, what's coming to you very much has to do with your physical resources, your wealth, your physical reality. And it's something I feel like you've been manifesting here with the Seven of Wands. And it's not been easy. You've had to let some things go as well. And so people are seeing your hard work. I feel like people are seeing your hard work and going like, you know what? Yeah, this person does deserve all these things. They've worked so hard for it. But I feel also in this energy, there's a bit of a heads up as well of don't get overwhelmed. I'm just getting that sense. Again, I just randomly picked the stickers, but it's really interesting how the things I use for like pick a pile is usually, I want to say almost every time, becomes relevant somehow in the read. So overall, there's a really nice energy here with this gossip. Like people are seeing your hard work. Yeah, they're seeing your hard work, and there's people also watching your back. There's people watching your back in this case as well. Okay. Let's get an oracle card for how to proceed. Advice, how to proceed. Anything Spirit would like us to know about? Oh, okay. Tranquility. Ooh, okay. And, okay, so the number is 43, and 4 plus 3 is 7. So, sevens might be really big for you. We have the sign for Pisces. Oh, I don't know where my brain is right now. We're struggling. We're trying our best, though. For Pisces, we have air, and the violet, tranquility, and this candle here. I'm getting the sense, yeah, like ground yourself. Focus on getting those barriers back up. Finding that balance. It could be through meditation. You know, it could be through gardening. You know, gardening or working with the earth, or just grounding yourself in nature. You know, we also have this rune, Ingus, is, you know, I talked about how it kind of reminds me of a seed. It has that imagery of fertility and productivity. It's also a very earthy rune. So nature might be very, very important as far as like how you ground yourself. Actually, I do want to read from the guidebook. I usually don't, but I found that this particular oracle deck is very helpful. And it's a cute deck too. It has obviously like the entry, the meaning, but also if you're interested in cultivating the particular plant or herb, excuse me, herbs are plants. I don't know why I said that, but if you're interested in planting the particular, planting the plant, I hope you know what I'm talking about. Interesting. It also has like cultivation, and they also have like little spells. So if you want to know more about the violet or anything else, you can also look those up. And they have correspondences. All right. So the entry says, although you may have felt tested recently, a period of advancement and breaking free is now open. Adaptation may be necessary. However, a greater strength of meaning, loyalty, and truth is inspired by the appearance of violence. Secrets are safe, and those you hold closest are also afforded this protection. Ooh. Protected from negative forces beyond your control with Cobweb. I love that. The truth will prevail, and that which is no longer wanted will be weakened. Be wary of intolerance, insensitivity to feelings of others, and blind faith. Okay. Yeah, like adapting. People have your back, and in many ways, I feel like you have their back too. Like that's a two-way street in your circle of people. Absolutely. So yeah, I really love that guidebook. They have some good advice. Okay. So let's get. Okay. Advice and guidance for pile 1. Okay. Okay, who fell over here? Come here. Ooh, okay. We have the Two of Swords and the High Priestess. Two double twos. 22. Interesting. Repeating numbers might be a thing. That could be something to look out for. Here we have 2s and 7s. Yeah, I feel like this gift, this generosity that's coming to you is not something you're going to expect with the High Priestess. But it is something creative. And it's something new. It's like a new opportunity, and it's something creative that you're very passionate about. But you may need to make a choice. You may need to make a choice about this. And it's not an easy choice either. But, ooh, you have the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. But ultimately, you have to choose what's best for you. And it's something, I mean, the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles, I mean, talk about resources. Talk about just living comfortably, being able to take care of the people around you. That's huge. That's a really big thing. Family wishes coming true as well. Like that could be, again, however you define family, taking care of your family, your circle of people, like your people, your soul family. And the 3 of Wands. Okay, a lot of fire energy. Yeah, moving, like you've made plans and now you can move forward. And again, I feel like the talk that's surrounding you right now is about like how all this is going down and kind of coming to fruition. And people are going to be cheering you on. People are going to be cheering you on. Yeah. But again, I keep going back to this pay attention to your health and this startle. Like I can't say don't get overwhelmed because no one can plan for that, especially when it's something that's unexpected. But what you can do, is ground yourself, give yourself that balance, give yourself a foundation. So if it feels like it's going to be something big, when it does come, you can take that moment. You have that 7 of Wands right under it. You have that balance, you have those boundaries, and so you can make the decision. Even if it's not an easy decision, but you can make that decision about how to proceed. How to proceed. And if it is something that's unknown, and it could be going into the unknown. It could be something very new. And moving to the unknown is also overwhelming. That can absolutely be very overwhelming as well. But if you can come to this from a place of grounding and balance, it may not be easier, but like on your physical health, because a lot of times our mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, like that affects our physical health. So if things are just a lot and maybe you're not feeling as balanced and things feel chaotic and then something amazing comes along, it's very easy to just shut down because it's just like this is too much. And you become this goat, and then we become the goat. And I don't mean the goat in the greatest of all time sense. I mean the goat as in the fainting goat here. So if you know that about yourself, in pile 1, I feel like you do if you chose that sticker. Yeah. Tranquility. I love that we got 777. We got 2 2s. That's awesome. Okay. I'm going to bottom of the deck. Ooh, 8 of Cups. Okay. Yeah, walking into something new. And again, the High Priestess is the only major arcana here in this lineup. I get the sense that it's the unknown. Walking into the unknown. But this person's also walking into, like, the sun. They're walking into the light. And in this sense, I don't know. It's like, hold on, because we had the Five of Cups. We had the Five of Cups here, and the Eight of Cups. So part of this gossip and talk, it could be in the past things have gotten to you. You kind of mentioned that in the beginning. This could also be realizing, like, who's in your circle of people, who's got your back in this case. And like the tranquility, like they said in the book, letting other things fall away, even if it includes people. You know, walking away onto your own path. A very similar energy to the Three of Wands. Okay. Again, sorry, I apologize again. Today's been a weird day. But hopefully that resonated with you. So thank you, Pile 1, for sticking around. If you liked, please, please like and subscribe if you resonated with the video, if you feel called to. That is lovely. Again, if you're interested in the sticker, I have a link in the description below with the shop. And we have art, we have keychains, other stickers, digital wallpapers, all kinds of stuff. So you can check that out. Okay, I'm going to leave y'all here and do my best on the other reads. This is a weird day. It happens. All right. Until next time, stay safe, take care of yourself, and I will see you then. All right. Sending love. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. If you chose Pile 2, you chose the I want to be a part of your world, save the bees sticker with our bee mermaid. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull some tea leaves and some runes, and we're going to kind of look into the energy surrounding the gossip and talk about you. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. We'll see if we can get through this. Pile 1. Like I said in the intro, it's been a weird day. Yeah, just a weird day. So we'll do our best. If you're coming in from Pile 1, you know you were there. It's just been a weird day. Okay, ooh, we got 2 greens already. A lot of green cards flashing for you. Could be that something is happening astrologically, because the green cards are astral houses. Okay. All right. Got a lot of tea. A lot of tea for 2. Okay. Let's see. We have love and success. Okay. Awesome. All right. Let's see what our tea leaves say. Use a little bit more of the board table, the surface. Today's a struggle. If anybody else is on the struggle bus with me today, just leave like a little bus emoji or something in the comments. That would be amazing. All right, so we have wall, misunderstanding. Lily, spiritual love. Don't know where to put the runes. All right, let's keep going. Diamond, you'll be receiving a precious gift. Ooh. I'm just looking at the love, the Astral House love here. And just a note, Pile 1 actually had one of the tea leaves that was about love as well. So if you were drawn to Pile 1, again, just an observation, but just to let you know. And love, I always try to remember to emphasize that, at least the way I interpret it for my reads, is that love is the deep emotional connection between 2 people. It can be platonic, it can be familial, it can be between friends, you know, however love is defined for you, however you define it. Okay, shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Oh, okay. Aunt, Work, achievement, and success. Ooh, okay. Period of funnel. A period of frustrations and lessons to be learned. Okay. Let's get a rune. Ooh, we got 2. Okay. Ooh. Okay. We have Dagus? I don't know if I pronounced that right, but it's the rune of like dawn. That's how I always remember it, because it looks like kind of like a valley, and I always think of the sun coming up over the hills. But it's like happiness, it's growth, wishes, success, it's breakthrough. Kind of like the sun breaking through the clouds in a way. Ooh, Berquana. This is the rune of birth. I mean, it can mean like babies, but it can also mean new things, the birth of new ideas, new business ventures. It can be, what else? And it also is, I mean, fertility, birth, fertility. You can birth an idea, you can birth a business, like things come into fruition, come into reality. Okay, so let's look at this. I love that we have Lily with spiritual love here and love. So, oh goodness, there's the hair. Interesting. Okay. There's definitely talk around your work. We have success here in the ant, like you're a hard worker. It's interesting with the ant and the bee as well, because bees, you think of like a busy bee. Something you've been working really, really hard. And I feel like you're about to have a breakthrough. And there's definitely a duality here. So I feel like some of this talk around you, I'm kind of shifting these around. I don't know. I'm just following what my brain is. Words are hard today. It's a weird day. It's just a weird day. I feel like there could be a misunderstanding, though. Lessons to be learned. You've been working really, really hard. And something is about to break through. Something is about... I don't want to say like be born, because I feel like this is something that's been in the works. But yeah, something's about to come to fruition. It's a very like fertile time for you as far as like success is going. And this is something like I feel you're spiritually called to do. Like it's something you love. It's something you are passionate about. And it could be that when this windfall, when this breakthrough comes, you know, in many ways, it's like you're receiving that diamond, receiving a precious gift. But because you've been working so hard, you were ready to receive that. But there could be a misunderstanding about it as well. I'm going to pull some cards because the shark and the funnel, I'm not sure what those are saying. Okay. I can actually move these up a bit. Can we please get clarification on our shark and our funnel? Ooh. Oh, perfect. 2 cards. The Magician and the Hanged Man. Wow. Okay. Got 2 majors. I feel like, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Like there was a period of time that you were working really hard, but things weren't moving forward, or they're moving very slowly. Like, again, we see this funnel. So you're putting in all this work into the funnel, and it's not draining. It's not moving forward. Like, a funnel, only so much can go through at a time. So even if you're putting in all this work, it could have been a wall. There could have been walls in your way, metaphorically speaking. Like, you were trying to find, as they say, like trying to get your foot in the door. And that could be where this breakthrough is coming in. But this breakthrough could absolutely come in the form of a gift. But it's from someone seeing your potential. The magician, like, someone realizes how much potential you have. But other people's may not see it that way. Other people may not see it that way. Which, you can't control how other people are going to view your success, unfortunately. It's lovely when people support you in your success, and that's how you really know the people who celebrate your success, big or small, baby steps or big leaps, whatever it is. The people who celebrate with you, that's your people. The people who doubt, the people who gossip behind, gossip or anything like that, like, yeah, those are not your people. And unfortunately, that does happen. I just got the phrase, like, shark blood in the water. And I say that because sharks have an incredible sense of smell. And so they can smell blood, they can smell injured creatures in the ocean, and that's part of how they hunt. And it can be miles and miles and miles away. And sudden good success can sometimes lead to, I just got this image of, like, shark circling kind of deal. So there could be also a heads up in this of breakthrough and this new amazing thing coming to you. There could be some misunderstandings about it. Or maybe this is something that has already happened to you. And you're finding that, people who didn't used to give you the time of day are suddenly just like, hey, what's up? And you're like, this is weird. Yeah, be careful. It's like, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. I get the sense that, success, some people see that as a chance to be like, ooh, well, I can make something off of that, or I want to jump on that bandwagon. I want a piece of that pie. And it's like, no, you didn't work for it. You really got to work for it. I don't know. In this case, anyways. Okay. Anything else we can know about the energy of this gossip? All right, how many do we have? All right, we'll just, we're going to roll with it. This whole big chunk of the pile fell out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Oh, that's interesting. It's 7 cards total. Just, there was a synchronicity in pile 1 with 7s. And so I'm just seeing it here as well, which is very interesting. 10 of Pentacles also came out in pile 1. There's a lot of synchronicities with pile 1. Again, just an observation. If you feel called to check out pile 1, that is up to you. 9 of Swords. Ooh, the Star. 8 of Cups. And the 10 of Wands. 2 10s. Yeah, I'm seeing this 9 and 8. We have 10, 9, and 8. And 7 cards. It's just interesting. Okay. Yeah, something is... I feel like it's almost like a countdown. It's interesting because it came out this way. The 10, 9, 8 came out flowing, in this direction. So it could be that this has not happened yet. I feel like it's a countdown in a way. And part of that breakthrough is going to be leaving things behind. Specifically, also the Ten of Wands here, but also the Nine of Swords. The gossip, the negative talk, the, you know, if you think about, if you're on the internet and, you know, people, you know that the internet is not always the nicest place. You know, walking away from that. You know, however that, sorry, brain. Because you can't always walk away from the internet. It is everywhere. But not listening to the negative comments. The sharks circling, so to speak. You know, it's, some people will misunderstand because they want to misunderstand, because that is the reality they want. And they'll put whatever narrative in front of it to make it true. But walking away from that. And it's interesting, we have the rune of dawn and breakthrough. We have this person like walking to the dawn. And the star right here as well. We were talking about spiritual love. The star is about faith. Like hanging on, hanging in there. You know, don't give up, don't lose hope. Because again, we have the tens here, kind of surrounding everything. Don't carry a heavy burden that's not yours to carry. Like, it's wonderful to take care of your people, to take care of your family, however family is defined for you. But you don't have to carry the whole burden by yourself. No one ever should. So we're going to get some more advice, but I feel like this is a little more in depth. Just about the energy of kind of this talk happening about you. About you, kind of around you as well. Yeah, people see your hard work. And just like the internet, you know, people can talk a lot, but they can also talk a lot about things they don't know. And in that same venue, you know, what you see online from creators is very curated. Oh, cameras. Anyways, camera keeps shifting because one of the supports snapped. Again, it's been a weird day. It's just been a weird day. But, you know, a lot of the things you see on social media posts is very, curated. You don't see the struggles that a lot of people go through. So all these people can, you know, badmouth someone and be like, oh, it must have been so easy for them. Oh, they must be just handed to them, without seeing, like, how much work they put in. You know, how much solid work. And that, you know, again, we have the misunderstandings here. Period of frustration. Sometimes good, like great success. You could, if you come into the public eye, people love to speculate and talk, and it's just like, oh, well, that's a new person. I want to know everything about them, but only in a curated way, and if they don't fit my idea of what they should be, then, you know, table flip kind of deal. And it's just, it's a weird society we live in sometimes. All right, let's get some, where should I put this? I don't want that in the way. Okay, we're gonna get an oracle card from the Green Witch Tarot, and I'm gonna read from the guidebook today, because this deck actually has some really great entries for advice. I enjoy it. I'm out of room. All right, can we get, please, for pile 2, a card about how to proceed with this? I'm not seeing you. Ooh, victory. 44. Nice. Okay. We have a crown here as well. The symbol of Aries, we have air. And the flower is nasturtium. I think I said that right. I hope I said that right. All right, let me get the guidebook. Number 44. Nope. I like this. Ooh, That's very interesting. Pile 1 had Violet, which was 43, and you have 44. Synchronicities, okay. I appreciate this because they have the oracle meaning, but they also have the cultivation. So if you're ever interested in the plant, you can learn more about the actual plant that they're talking about. All right, so let's see. Nasturtiums indicate a firm message of triumph and success over challenges, as well as support being found. We're talking about like your circle of people. They inject the energies of strength and vigor into all they come in contact with, and illuminate ways to find resolution and gain self-confidence and self-reliance. Lessons to be learned. Absolutely. Advancement is possible now, so get moving. I like that. Do not become obsessed with a need to impress others or lose your belief in your own unique abilities. Don't lose your faith here with the star. And the 9 of Swords as well. I love that. Do not become obsessed with the need to impress others. Yeah. Yep. Because just like we were talking about on the internet, people cultivate that, and it's a way to impress others. And some people are very obsessed with it. But we don't ever see what's on the other side. Okay. Yeah, I feel that was very relevant. I'm glad I started reading from the book today. I feel like it was relevant for this read. I don't typically do that, but I felt, again, this particular deck has some really great advice. Yeah. Just your unique gifts. They were talking about like your unique gifts, your qualities that make you you. You don't have to impress anybody else. This Aries sign, I just feel that with this kind of fiery energy of Aries. Aries is just that stereotypical confidence. I got this, I'm going to do it. And that Diamond. You're receiving a gift because you worked so hard. Spiritual love and love. This is something that is near and dear to your heart. And you've been working at for a long time. And talk about manifestation. Again, we have the Magician over here. Like people are seeing your power to bring things into the world. I get a sense again of this kind of creative energy. So it could be, again, could be your community leader. It could be, at your job. It could be, maybe at school if you're a student. Specifically college. If you're in high school or younger, wait a few years and come back. You shouldn't be on this channel. But yeah. You're going places. Be a part of the world. Yes, I'm using all of the bee puns. And we have a bee mermaid here. Like, that is a very unique situation. And actually so little story behind this image. There's actually a law in place that puts bees under environmental protections. And they were able to do it because they found a loophole. I believe it's some small county or city in California. They found a loophole that classified bees as fish. It was a very weird loophole, but because they did that, they were able to provide the same wildlife protections that many of the fish in the area had, and stop the use of like pesticides and other harmful chemicals and harmful practices that have been killing off the bees in that area. So it's just a very unique, it's a very unique situation for our lovely little bee mermaid. But yeah, it's be uniquely you. Be a bee mermaid. Be a mermaid. All right, anyways, enough with the bee puns. Sorry. I love puns. If you hate puns, Your pain gives me great joy. Like, I love saying puns, and then, like, the more people groan and, like, oh my god, stop. I'm like, no, you're egging me on at this point. If you love puns, welcome. You're in the right spot. All right, so can we get any advice, guidance for our pile twos? Ooh. Ookity. Ookity. Ooh. Okay. Got some powerful cards right out of the gate. Okay. So we have the Tower. Okay. I know the Tower is scary, but I promise you'll be okay. The 5. Oh, and the 4. 5 of Swords, 4 of Cups, and the Chariot. Pardon the strawberry washi tape because YouTube doesn't like strawberries, if you know what I mean. If you know, you know. This breakthrough, this big change that's coming to you is big. It's big. You know, it's going to change. I don't know why I'm said. Weird day. It's a weird day. It's going to change the very foundation of your life. And again, I get this, like, it's not, it may be something you don't even see coming. Like, you're good with your 3 cups, and then suddenly this amazing gift, you know, this diamond comes out of nowhere, and you're like, oh my goodness. And just propels you forward. Like, things get moving. Part of this gossip, these misunderstandings, with the 5 of Swords is an interesting card because, like, at face value it can be like betrayal, but I'm getting the sense here it's like this is how other people are viewing the situation. Like, you came out on top, but not fairly or something like that. Again, like, you gave a gift, you were given a gift, you were given an opportunity. But because you'd worked so hard and you were prepared, you were able to, like, jump on that opportunity. But other people may not see it that way. And again, we cannot control what other people think. We can only control ourselves and how we react to it. And that could be also a message here with the 4 of Cups, is how you react to these misunderstandings, you know, is just ignore them. They'd be like, you know what? No, I'm not taking it. I'm not taking that. I'm ignoring it. I do not need it, do not want it, no thank you. Yeah, things are going to move forward for you. In ways, I always see the Chariot as like, you have the reins, and like you are driving, you're driving the chariot. You know, you get to direct it where it gets to go. All right, let's get a look at the bottom of the deck here. Another 4 of Cups, yeah. Both an unexpected, like something you're not necessarily looking for, but at the same time, this could also be where you don't have to take everything that's handed to you. As far as, like, again, the gossip, I'm just remembering this 9 of Swords, like the talk, the misunderstandings, like people accusing you or something of it. You're like, that's ridiculous. What are you talking about? You know, I worked for this. You know, not everybody celebrates a victory. Unfortunately. But again, that's when victory comes. Again, that's when you can tell who is in your group of people. You know, who's going to stand by your side, because the people who celebrate you, like truly celebrate you, not just, you know, giving platitudes of like, oh, that's great, what's in it for me kind of thing. They're just like genuinely happy for you and your success. You know, those are your people. Those are your people. Okay, Pile 2. Again, I apologize for the weirdness today. It's just a weirdly energetic day. I don't know what to say. I just... But I feel that is your read. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you feel called to, please like, subscribe, share the channel. It's incredibly helpful. If you're interested in the sticker, again, I have a link in my description with my shop. There's a little something on there. I have a link in the description for my shop with other stickers and keychains and art, digital wallpapers, all kinds of stuff in there. So you can check it out. There's also just a gallery if you want to take a look-sees. But yeah, so thank you so much. And until next time, take care of yourself, stay safe, and I am sending you lots and lots of love. Okay? Bye. Hello, pile 3. All right, so if you chose pile 3, you chose our lovely little goldfish here, our little goldfish brain, and our pouty face. So we're going to jump right in and look at the energy surrounding the gossip or the talk for pile 3 with some tea leaves. It's, again, been a very weird energy day, so we got through pile 1 and pile 2. It got weird, but we made it. So we will do our best as well here, because that's all you can do sometimes. Do our best. Doing our best with the resources we got. Energetically, physically, however that resonates. All right, here we go. Cards flipping all around all over the place. All right, so let's see. We've got, you should accept valid criticism. Gong, an exciting event. Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. And we have misunderstanding. Mountain, major challenge to overcome. Interesting that, again, I shuffle all the decks, but misunderstanding came out in pile 2. Just an observation, but if you were interested in pile 2, that could be a synchronicity for you. All right, let's get... Ooh, all right, we got 3 runes. Kanaz, this is the rune of insight. Creativity, inspiration. It represents like a torch. Ooh, this is, oh wait, this one is, what's it called? Nathuz? I think it's Nathuz. It's the rune of need. Like, responsibility, delay, patience. Okay, slowly but surely getting ahead. Oh, ooh, and Perth. Hidden things. More kind of intuition energy as well. This is representative of like a game piece. So it's like a strategic, something hidden but very strategic. Okay. It's interesting that we're talking about like talk or gossip surrounding you, and misunderstanding has come out twice. But I feel in this sense, this misunderstanding is one of the challenges to overcome. Accepting valid criticism as well. It could be that perhaps there was advice or criticism given, valid, there's a difference between giving like constructive criticism and criticism to be cruel. And this again says valid criticism. So, but constructive criticism, not everybody likes to hear that. So there could be a misunderstanding surrounding that as well. All right, I do want to get some tarot cards for this. I have some thoughts, but I want to get some clarification. Okay. It's done this twice. It just dumps out a chunk of the deck. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. 5 of Wands. 5 cards, 5 of Wands. Interesting. The Star also came out in pile 2. 7 of Wands came out in pile 1. The World. And the 9 of Pentacles. I see this as like Five of Wands in this particular case as like a card of maybe competition. Something exciting is happening. Maybe there's a big event happening around you. Things are not moving perhaps the way you want them to move. I get the tortoise, the slowly but surely getting ahead, but that, again, we have the rune for need and patience and delays. There may be a need to have a little more grace with yourself and those around you. But also, I think mainly with yourself. Part of this talk, this gossip that's happening, could stem from perhaps a misunderstanding. Yeah, a misunderstanding. Okay, let me think. Hold on. I feel like pile 3, you're trying to be very strategic. I feel like you see the mountain, you see the challenge. And sometimes our excitement can get the better of us. So both giving and receiving valid criticism, sometimes when we're kind of in this heightened sense, again, like I'm thinking of like a competition or like crunch time or finals or like a group project or something where it's like slowly but surely we're getting there. And it is something you're passionate about. Again, this competition card. But if everybody's talking at once, it's hard to get ahead. So even though you could be strategizing and be like, all right, I know the best way to do this, not everybody may be on board with you. It's interesting the star is here as well. I'm getting the sense is like, hang in there. Hang in there. Don't let other people kind of, the Seven of Wands, with the wands kind of poking this person's like boundary, like their personal boundary. Both in this like a physical sense, but also in like a spiritual sense. Yeah, giving and receiving criticism. So even if you offered advice or valid criticism, it could have come back not so valid and more on the other side of that. Again, people, when there's those heightened situations, you know, it could be something exciting, could be just something big, just a lot going on. And it's noisy and there's people, and like you see all these people, they're climbing over all of these wands. Everyone's trying to reach up here to this big flame. You know, so if you're also trying to help other people, not everybody's going to be open and accepting to advice. Even if you see, again, with the Kanaz rune, you see the situation for what it is, and you may have very solid advice for how to overcome these challenges. Not everybody wants to hear it. But I also see on this person's arm the rune of protection, which is, if I can remember, Ewas? I believe that's its name. So bad. My brain is terrible at remembering names. But it's the rune of protection. And you see this person in a protective sphere. Like they're in... I just think of like someone kind of doing that meditation. My wrist's cracked right there. You know, where you visualize like some kind of barrier, some kind of shield, you know, to just kind of help ground and protect you from any kind of, you know, energetic outside influences. So I get the sense that the talk surrounding you, I don't want to say like it's negative or it's bad, but I feel like, again, it's misunderstood. So going forward, I'm getting a sense that we're already getting some advice about like, okay, this is how you can handle this. Is going forward, moving, how do I phrase this? Moving for yourself, like showing up for you. Not to say if someone asks for your opinion or asks for guidance that, you know, you're just like, I'm not gonna, like, no, but going forward, show up for yourself first. I just see this, like, the Wheel of Fortune here is this person standing, and it's like things are changing, things are turning. I just, for some reason, the gong and this big coin, this big wheel here. So maybe that's part of this big event. Maybe there's something big. And it's going to change things, and it's just keep doing what you're doing. The star is here, the Wheel of Fortune. Keep holding that light that you have. These two people have, you know, this person's looking up to the light. They're holding on. This person has this inner light that they're protecting. Keep that. Because as things change, things shift. You know, you'll be moving into this wonderful Nine of Pentacles is like this independence, resource independence. You know, whether that's money, housing, it's your physical resources, your physical reality. But you got to show up for you first, because hanging out in the energy of trying to, I don't want to say like pull everybody else along, but not everybody wants to move at that pace. And it could be, again, this tortoise that they're going much slower. And that's okay. That is valid. That may be very valid for them. But that may not be the best situation for you. So it could be this, again, there's been delays. But right now, perhaps strategically, moving forward, showing up for you. Kind of being, it's okay to be a little selfish sometimes. It's okay to be like, you know what? I can't bring everybody along. I can't do it. I can be responsible for me and how I react to things and how I move forward. And that's what I can focus on. So again, it's as valid as criticism, constructive as it is, not everybody receives it the same way, even if it comes from a place of genuinely wanting to help. It doesn't always work out that way. All right. But again, that's not on you. That's on them. Okay. Let's get an oracle card for how pile 3 should move forward with this. This feels a little bit of a tricky situation. Oh, but you have success. You have the key to success. There is a key here, literally. Number 20, Libra. The scales. We have fire, and this is the plant herb peppermint. So I'm actually going to read from the book, because I found that this book actually has some wonderful guidance. Okay. And not only do they have like the oracle meaning, they also have like the Latin scientific name and the cultivation, you know, and correspondences with it. So it's a really interesting book. All right. Peppermint indicates rapid progress. Remember the Wheel of Fortune, things are shifting. A quick return or increase of positive energies. And if you are seeking an answer, it is a loud, firm yes. Make sure you are directing all your energy and attention to the task at hand. And if you are in a relationship, try to do more activities with that person that pleases them. There is a need to listen to others and consider other arguments at the moment, but do not let others completely make decisions for you. Yeah, the Five of Wands here. It's wonderful to listen to others if they request feedback, if they request like, hey, how do I tackle that? Like, wonderful. But it all comes in balance. All comes in balance. So, I love that book. It's so cool. All right, let's get some cards for advice and guidance for pile 3. Okay. Oof. A lot of advice. We were just talking about giving advice. Apparently the cards have feelings about that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. All right. And we have the card of victory. The 6 of Wands is a card of victory and success. Yeah, so you focus on you right now. And the 9 of Cups, which is a wish card. 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups. Yeah, what you are working for is really incredible. 6, reciprocity, this give and take. It's interesting we have the scales here as well as with Libra. I can talk. Yeah, finding that balance, the give and take. So it could be right now you need to pull back more, you know, perhaps with what you're doing, with advice, with just involvement in something, and focus on you, focus on where you're going. 8 of Swords. It's interesting because this Nathuz is also a rune of like responsibilities. It can be also like extreme trials. So I don't want to say like you're being tested or anything, but this is a situation where you may feel a sense of responsibility towards others, or towards like the project or situation. But for your own balance, again, we have the 7 of Wands right here. Your own balance and your own boundaries. This is something you need to take into consideration. That you may have to cut some of those loose. You know, and you are capable of that. You are very capable. And the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you are moving into some amazing resource energy. Again, this is like happy home, finances to take care of your people. Like that's what you need to focus on. And the 4 of Wands, a party card. It's exciting. Maybe it's an exciting event. Maybe you're going to a party, a wedding, some big festival. I don't know. So maybe focus on that. Focus on that. Another 8. 8 of Cups. Wait a minute, did we? 8 of Cups came out earlier, so I'm making a mess. It's a weird day. It's fine. Alright, 8 of Cups and the Hermit. I got the Hermit vibe from Kanaz here. Again, the torch, that illumination. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on your inward journey. Focus on where you're going. If that means you have to walk away, these 2 8s, if you have to walk away or cut something loose, that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, let's see what our bottom of the pile has. We have the 6 of Wands again. You are going to be very successful. You have 3 points of success here. Like, just dang, that's amazing. I couldn't write that. Shoot. Yeah, you have 2 6 of Wands and a card of success. But you need to move into this energy balanced. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, pile 3. I feel like that is your read. So thank you so much for trusting me to read for you. If you feel called to, please like, subscribe. It's super helpful for the channel. If you like any of the stickers, again, yours was this cute little goldfish. We do have a link to the shop, Bad Carrot Studios, in the description, so you can check that out. There's also other stickers and keychains and art and digital wallpapers. There's a gallery. You can check out all that kind of stuff. All right. So thank you for hanging out. Thank you for sticking around to the end. And as always, take care of yourself, stay safe, and until next time, sending you lots of love. All right, bye.